Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where we don't need to be increasing our reputation with Carnia anymore. I don't think there's any reason to cancel this, ultimately though. Do we, get a refund on some oratory power, maybe? No? Okay. Well, we'll just not cancel that in the future. So let's take a quick look here and see if maybe we can get down here, through the Punt Desert, perhaps? It's still considered uninhabitable. Yeah, I don't know if we can push through there or not. Or if we can claim down here. Like, realistically, is that even an option? Fabricate claim. It is. Province of Axum. Okay. So, if we do that, do we actually care about any of the trade goods down here? The answer is no. I mean, it'd be nice to have, don't get me wrong, but we really, really, really need iron. So that's what we're working towards right now. Let's go ahead and tick forward. We'll let these mercs catch up with these barbarians here. So they're taking 10% attrition. And of course our mercs are taking a ton of attrition. Come on over. And then our regular armies are just grouping up over here for now. And the supply limit is kind of interesting down in this area. We are, of course, annexing our... Yeah, that's fine. We are, of course, annexing our vassal here so that we can go after Kush, which would be super nice because they've got that iron. We need iron. I think this is the one with iron, perhaps? Yes. So we need that iron. There's no doubt about that. So these guys are going to Jabara? Yeah, 2 September. They will be there, and they might succeed in that siege, or they might not. 11 September, so we'll be there now. 23 October, yeah, they're going to succeed. But we're also going to have a battle with them. So that's great. Trade winds. The fickle seas can bring ruin or prosperity to many locales, and the city of Okay, let me try this one more time. Diospolis. There we go. The city of Diospolis Micra appears to be reaping the rewards of a particularly good trading season this year. Let us hope this good fortune lasts. Yes, let's. Okay, so we need to get our army out of here. We are... Yeah, that's fine. They'll be taken care of momentarily. As soon as we get rid of these mercs. It's kind of interesting that we pay the mercs afterwards, isn't it? I kind of like that. So we'll kill these guys. There we go, no problem. I hope. No problem, right? Okay, no problem. And they actually did not get stack wiped. They are retreating over to here. And I don't know how much further they're going. 26 November, we'll be there on 19 December, so we're substantially slower than them. We may not be able to catch them. We'll go ahead and group these together. Hopefully, the hotkey is the same as in Europa, so just G. And then we'll split it in half. And then we'll spread these out a little bit so that we can, hopefully, not take too much attrition. We'll want them to be up over this direction, though. So we'll just want to place them up over here, like here and here. There we go. That'll be fine. And now let's just go ahead and tick forward, and hopefully we'll be able to catch these guys. We'll see where they're going to go. Come on. There we go. Where are they going? We are not locked in yet, and they are actually coming back to Gabara. Would you look at that? Wait. Why are we occupying this? Do we need to deoccupy these? There's nothing on the map. Oh, there is. It's just I'm colorblind and I can barely see these lines in political map mode. So we should be in terrain map mode so that I can actually see them. But these guys are actually walking into us still. So they're just going to die here and we're going to siege these back. And it'll be no real problem. Okay, excellent. Now our manpower is a little bit reduced right now, but that's fine. I don't suppose we can get iron, can we? I don't know, but our religious advances just advanced, as did our martial advances. They all advanced. It's interesting. Okay, so this army here has a leader. This army does not, so let's go ahead and give it one. We'll give it this guy for now. And these guys are actually still walking into us. 8 January. Oh, they're white flagged. So they actually can't be killed. They're going to Amura right now. So we'll just chase them. And I'm guessing they're going to Thanite? Thanite? Thaniti? Whatever. This province here. My pronunciation in this region, in this time period, is perhaps not on point. But I'm sure it's, you know, not even close at all. And we are actually going to fight them. Excellent. And that's a stack wipe right there. Okay, so we actually chased them down, and that got rid of their occupation. That's actually really good to know. Because then we can disband these guys. We're going to be paying 266.38, but that's fine. And we ended up losing very little from that. Now, we do have the ability for a new invention, and we should probably get one. So, Supernumerary, supply limit plus 10% would actually be pretty huge. We're doing that. That is 100% what we're going to be doing. Less attrition makes me happy. Now, this is taking a very, very long time. 1 October 475 to integrate here. Do they have a CB that we can declare on Kush, perhaps? No, they don't. We have no CB, so we can't threaten. We can't fabricate because we don't border them. So yeah, we have to annex these guys before we can go down this way. Which is exciting, to be sure. So we need to... we should maybe have a governor here. Sure. Well, actually, that guy's a pretender. That's maybe an awful idea. Pretender to become Basilius and a son of the Basilius of Egypt. That is one of our government positions, correct? No. That is us. He is a pretender to our position, so I don't want to give him any power whatsoever. This guy. He's a friend to the governor of Cyrenaica. Okay. That works. Wait, do we need to right-click? There we go. Left-click worked that time. I don't know. It's a little weird. So what policy do we want here? Well, we could do cultural assimilation. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's get started on that. So that way he works on just assimilating the culture over here so that we don't have a problem with that later on. That would be ideal. Oh, we can do a military tradition. Cohort starting experience and experience decay reduction. Heavy infantry morale. That would be amazing if we had iron for heavy infantry. Can we choose these later? Or is this, do we just get one? I don't know. Light cavalry discipline. I think cohort starting experience is probably going to be what we're going to need to go for. Okay, and that would require 1,000. Yeah, so this looks like the Unity in Stellaris then. You can get everything, but it's going to be super expensive. Sounds good. We have some starving pops. So we should maybe consider going into our trade overview and not exporting as much grain. Like that. And then maybe these pops will no longer be starving. Or maybe we would need to build a building here. How can we get food to these guys? They can't do a trade route, it would appear. And also in Gabara. So these two here are the ones that are currently starving. The question is, why are they starving? Well, for one thing, they're living in the middle of the desert, away from any source of water. So that, that'll have something to do with it, to be sure. We can have this guy go into... I mean... How do we do something about this? Where do we see their food? There's their supply limit. Oh, wait. These are the provinces that had the barbarians. So, like, this one, this one, this one, and this one were the ones the barbarians went into, but they didn't occupy here. They just walked into it. So maybe this will fix itself? I don't know. Or maybe we need to... I mean, we already stopped exporting of grain. 1 unit of exporting of grain. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see if that goes away. Okay, it's now only in Pohi that they're starving. They're not starving anywhere else now. This is the only pop there, actually. So if this pop dies, I bet that this becomes unpopulated, and we would have to recolonize if we had the pops around. Which we kinda don't. Ah, we could build a granary. That might help. We'll try that. Hopefully a granary will help them. How long before this pop dies? A little bit. Faith of the masses. Ptolemy Soter Legate is publicly known to follow a different faith from that of our great nation. In a bold move, all of his closest advisors summoned up the courage to suggest that an act of conversion might please the people of Egypt. Faith can indeed be a powerful thing. So we would convert to Kemetic. Or we would lose a stability and 100 religious power. Sure, we'll convert. I'm not concerned. And then we could go into potentially the religious map mode here. And have this guy focus on religious conversion, which he already is. And then this over here, that's the same guy. That's the same guy. That's not. He's currently focusing on cultural assimilation. Let's switch over to religious conversion. And you're already on religious conversion. Excellent. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay, so they're no longer starving. Good. We've got another Olympic Games here. Once more, the renowned Olympic Games are to occur in the city of Olympia. Blah, 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 blah. They want us to send a towering Adonis of a man by the name of Lysistratus and a son of Apollo himself, who calls himself Megas. Which of these fine athletes should we send to compete in the games? Again, we could send our researcher, or we could send the other dude. And we're going to send the other dude for the free popularity. I don't know what happens if we win. And I don't know if it would be better to send our researcher or not. But, yeah, it should be fine. I hope. Okay, so it's going to be a very long time before we can attack Kush. We should be thinking about maybe attacking Nabati, Judea, Cyrenaica, if we can, if any of them have iron. So let's look for iron. That is not iron. There's no iron there. Okay. What about down in here? You got any iron? No iron. Okay. What about up in here? You got any iron? I do not see any iron. Also, that is quite the interesting thing. That's actually pretty cool looking. I like it. There's just... The only source of iron is down the Nile, and we can't go down the Nile. All because of these jerks. Well, we're working on annexing them. We'll have them eventually. For now, can we get iron this way? No, we cannot. Okay. And there's really nowhere we can expand to. Like, that's Phrygia there. We don't really want to fight Phrygia, probably. But, if there was iron down over here, yeah, we'd fight that. Or, hypothetically, if we could cross over here. But, like, there's no iron down here, either. All along here. Iron is pretty much all inland along the Nile. So that's the way we have to go. It would appear. And Kush doesn't seem to be willing to trade with us. Let's see. Yeah, their current opinion of us is -5. Just because of our aggressive expansion. Because we stole this over here from Glamia. And I'm just wondering... To support colonization, we must control an adjacent city with at least 10 pops. 2 cities sharing a sea zone count as adjacent for the purpose of colonization. Okay, so it would need to be these 2 cities, and they currently have a total pop of 5. So these 2 cities need to grow in order to colonize here. And potentially down here with some tech. Interesting. Well, we need to continue ticking forward. There's no doubt about that. Our active diplomacy is not going very quickly at all. These guys here, do they have friends? I mean, we're currently exporting olives and wild game to them. But we really have no way to import iron. That makes me so sad. So very, very sad. In fact, we can't import anything right now. Oh, these guys would actually... They would let us now. We just need the civic power, so next month we can actually get iron from Alpes Carnier. Let's do it. That is so important. Give me that iron. Oh. We have iron. Let's start the reinforcement. Oh boy. Okay, so, I mean, we could get rid of our light infantry. I think we'll keep them for now. But where is our force limit? Oh, well, better luck next time. Where is our force limit? Like, do we not have one? The military tab is really bare bones. Is it just however many we can afford to maintain? Seems a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue expanding Egypt. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.